Kia ora, welcome to my happy place. If you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment so I know that you've been. Don't be shy, and please enjoy. I've come on just to do a flip through of my Gelli Prints, ugly Gelli Prints that I tried to make a little bit prettier, and I had a couple of bits of just paper that I added to. This has got silver paint on it. This one here has got a little bit of blue metallics on it, and that's another bit of the other side. These I'll just use in my collage, and this has got blue bit metallics on it. They're quite pretty. There's a bit of paint on it, and I just put the metallics over the top. And these were the ones that I did, that all just bits and pieces. Oh, sorry. But I think they came out okay. I got out the metallics after I finished the video. Obviously, there was another bit of paper that came out, page that came out of my roll-off thing that I just added a bit more stuff to. This was a page with ink sprays on it that I just jelly plated over, and it came out really cool. I was quite pleased with that. This one was just another. This was the marble one, and the paint stuck to it quite well, so it came out quite cool. This, I love this. This came out excellent, absolutely excellent. This, and the texture on it is just gorgeous. The colours came through. I just love that. It's another delicate one, and this one was it is this here. It is just white glue with the mica from eyeshadow, and it comes like a glue, a coloured glue for putting on things, and it's got quite a cool sealed texture to it. It came out quite pretty. I just put a little a ghosting print over it. There's another one I brought out the metallics and put on it. Metallics on this one. It was just feathers. It's got gold on it now. This one, the colours came through quite nicely. This one was just paint that I'd put on it, and I put metallics on over it, and it's really coming out quite cool. I quite like it. You can see the marks from the comb all through it. This one's had several layers. It was a failed transfer jelly plate to magazine page that I just put stenciling over it, and then just put a bit of jelly printing over the top of. That looks quite cool. This is another one that's coming up really nice. Just different layers. It's got metallic golds in it. I just love this one. This is just that bubble stamp of mine in blue metallics. That's just so cool. I love that. This one was just several layers. It came out quite cool. This was another one of those magazine transfer things that didn't work, but it actually came out usable. This is another one. This is one of the comb ones that I did. This is another one that was dark and horrible, and it's now got golds and all different colours through it. It is really quite pretty. You can see the blues and the another one with the combs. The colours have come through, and the texture on them is really quite cool. It's another one. So I was really quite happy with it. You know, these. This was just when I got out after I finished recording. I got some metallics out. Just put metallics on the page and took a print off it, and that's what I got. It's another one with the bubbles. I love those bubbles. They're really awesome. This is another metallic one. And this is when I was trying out the combs, but the marks didn't really come out well, but I put another stencil over the top of it, the metallics, and it. I love metallics on my, they really show up nice. This one's got bronze on it. I love bronze. Doesn't show up all that great on the, there it is. And this one here is got a flower stencil on it, and it was orange, and then I put a pearl white or something like a pearl on it, and that's how it came out. It's very pretty. One's got silver on it, right there. It's got just all different colours of metallics on it. This is another print with the pearly, and that's very pretty. I really like that. Another metallic one. These ones here, these are magazine pages that didn't come out. This one here, I had already jelly printed over, and it was just white and mauve, and so I put a turquoise circle metallics over the top, and it's very pretty too. Another metallics, this is silver on top. When they're not very pretty and you put a bit of metallics on them, it really lifts them. This one's nothing much, but it's metallics. That was another one of the first ones that I tried to read. It's pretty enough, nothing fantastic, but it'll get used in collage or I make a lot of these into journals, just, you know, glue book journals or whatever people want to use them for. That one's just Bitzer on top of Bitzer. This one isn't much better really. It's got pretty silver through it. These ones, the textures on them is just fabulous. Excuse my voice. I'm getting tired by the day. I came home from the hospital tonight, and 5 o'clock I had to go to bed for a couple of hours, and my body just gave up the ghost, said lay down. So it's now 11 o'clock at night, and I'm wide awake. I quite like this one. It's quite junky, but lots of pretty colours in it. There's another one. I love this one too. The metallics and the black metallics in it just make it fabulous. It's another junky one that I like. This one here, I think is this one, was the ugliest of papers, and I tried, and it turned out not too bad, not fabulous, but I'm happy with it. This one here, I sort of made a flower pattern out of a mark making tool I had. It came out quite cool. The colours coming through underneath the gold is really pretty. Another junky one. Comb one. Metallic one. That came out quite cool. I was quite pleased with that. Oh no, that wasn't the one. That wasn't the worst one. That was the second worst one. This was the worst one. Now this is like leather now, and the texture on it is just, it has got so many layers of jelly printing on it, and it's still not a fabulous thing, but it might look quite cool as a cover. But it is thick as, it's like material now. So just a nondescript one. And the colours in this are actually quite pretty. And it's got metallics in it, of course. Another metallic-y one. This one here is very pretty too. Lots of different colours coming through. I do like this sort of thing. And that's a pretty nondescript one as well, but it'll get used. And just a metallic-y one. So those are the ones that I considered were okay. They were quite cool. I was quite happy with those. But I have a little bundle here. These ones here need more done to them. They just didn't work. They were the ones that were the new with the comb marks, and they just really didn't work. The colours in this is pretty. I really like it, but I think it needs something else on it. That one's actually not too bad, but I thought it could have a little bit of black or something on it. That one should have been in the other pile because I quite like that. It's delicate, but it's quite nice. This one was just a take-off one. Needs more on it. This one's actually not bad. I think that one can go over there. This one here needs something to it. This one, the colours are pretty, but there's just nothing to them. They need a little bit of something to lift them, I think. This one's got silver. This is bronze, but I think it needs something else. It's just, so those ones just need something to lift them a bit. And these ones I think are just ugly. Need something else, some white or something. This is just feathers. I don't know what I could do to change that one. This one here is another one that's pretty ugly and pretty nondescript. So those ones have to have something else done to them. And before I decided to get the jelly print out again, I had some, and I decided that I would just stencil on them because they were pretty horrible. And this is how they turned out, and I actually quite like these. And this was just stenciling over what they were. Or stamping. This one I stamped with a homemade stamp, and that came out quite cute. This one was a homemade stamp too, I think. Yes. And that one. Oh, sorry. And that one. They're still quite darkish, but I actually quite like them. That one. That one needs something to it, but it's not bad. And that one needs something to it. So that was them. And then to the side, I was rolling off into this book. which it's just roll off paint like that. Or put a stencil that I've used on it to take off the excess if there's a lot on it. And it's just, just something on the pages. This will most probably get turned into a blue book, or pages to be ripped out for collage when I've finished with them. But as we get to the front, you'll see what I've gone back and started to do. To the front, after I've put the paints on them, I've gone back when I've been stenciling, and they turn out like that, which is quite a pretty page for collage or whatever you want to use them for. They just take you out a bit. Would be easier, wouldn't it? So I'm quite happy with these pages, but of course I haven't gone back and done this for a while, so I don't know whether I'll be using this as a glue book or ripping them out. I quite like just looking at them. See, we're starting to get into the grungy, haven't done so much to them. And some have got texture paste on them. Yeah, now we're back into the... And so that was my jelly printing and bits and pieces video that I didn't add to the end of last night. So I'm now got pretty stocked up on jelly papers again. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.